if it causes any drama between her and Sutton. I doubt that's going to happen. But I'm so here for Jennifer Tilly being on The Housewives as a friend of. I just hope she gets. I mean, she gets. Listen, we traded Anne Marie for her plus Kathy. We have two friends for the price of Anne Marie. Brilliant move. And now we have Bazoma for Crystal. I really liked Crystal, but here we are. It's going to be a good season. Tom Schwartz. Tom Schwartz is speaking out. He was on Jax's podcast, and he is speaking out. You know, I gotta learn to stick with my original thoughts. I get swayed. Like the season of Beverly Hills, I said Lisa Rinna was going to be fired all season. Then we had our good friend Catherine Edwards towards the end, and Catherine got in my head, and I love Catherine. And I was like, oh my God, maybe Lisa Rinna won't be fired. And then she was. So I was like, fuck, I should have stuck to my guns. I should have stuck to my guns with this Joseph. I knew I didn't like her in the beginning, but then Sarah Fraser, she's here, she wears me down. And I watch the TV and look, no one forces me to do anything. I'm like, wow. I'm like, okay. So basically, I like Joe. So I came around to not like, to liking Joe, and I knew I didn't like her. Now Tom Schwartz is really saying, like, he's painting Joe as a stalker. I don't know if you guys heard this interview, but he's saying he's trying to be nice and he doesn't want to go there. But basically, she keeps doing these lives and she's using his name for clout. And when they were together, a couple of things were like very weird, that she is just a pathological liar, that she said something to him that she babysat someone in production's child. And I mean, he didn't think anything of it because, I mean, that's neither here nor there. And then it came out, I guess it came up with this person in production, and the person is like, what the hell is she talking about? She's never babysat my child. Strange thing to lie about. And then he saw all these other lies. He's also saying that his sister hung out with Joe when they were, banging. And his sister the next day said, don't ever fucking make me do that again. That like hanging out with Joe was like the most bizarre, strangest, horrific experience of her life. So, yeah, we're learning more about Joe, and Joe might just be a single white female stage 5 clinger stalker. That's what Tom is saying. I don't take Schwartz as a liar. I take him as like a weak man, but also nice guy. He doesn't want to really go there with her. And he hemmed and hawed before he admitted this on Jax's podcast. So apparently our friend Joe might be a little crazy. So I gotta stick to my guns on these things. I knew that Joe was a bad seed, but I got manipulated and I came around to her. What else could we talk about? Jax is doing some interviews, and basically he's saying that I guess Katie has slammed Jax and said, Jax's bar is attached next door to this place called Rocco's, which is true. I've been there. It's attached. It's in Studio City. Jax is like, so what's the big fucking deal? Tom is attached to Pump. Pump is now just sitting there on the corner, prime real estate. It's no more. I don't know. Something is going in there, a restaurant. I forgot what it was. Jax says he wants to be the new LVP. Apparently, 2 more Jax's Studio Cities are opening. One outside of LA, one in LA. I guess it's doing well. I was there. Not my vibe. He said he's going to keep the same vibe. It's going to be a sports bar. No shade. I'm just not into sports bars. Shocker. I did make out with a girl on Friday night after hanging out with Luann on her boat. 2 things are completely unrelated, so maybe I'm more butch than I thought I was, but that's a whole nother story. Jax just basically said to Katie to mind her own fucking business, and that she is the most miserable human being that he's ever met. I have mixed feelings about Katie. I'm coming around to Katie in a weird way. He's saying, something about her needs to charge $50 for a sandwich. They've been paying rent for all these months, almost a year. I agree. Oh my God, we have to talk about the most important thing I just realized before we wrap up. It's just a quick hit. Stassi. So Stassi, we have the opening of something about her. Lindsay Hubbard is there. I mean, what did she fly from fucking New York just to go to this thing? Andy Cohen is there. Stassi is there. And Andy says that he might have pitched Stassi something at like hanging out. And he has not seen her since 2020, since she got fired. That basically he could see her fitting in anywhere on Bravo. And he might have pitched her some ideas to come back. I don't know where he thinks she could fit in personally. I feel that look, this is what I see. I see two avenues. I mean, she's not a housewife. She's not going to go on the Valley. So, I mean, process of elimination, what other shows do we have for Stassi? I see two types of shows for Stassi. This is just me personally. I see her like a Tabitha Salon takeover. We could call it Straight Up with Stassi. There's the name of the damn show. By the way, I want money when these shows come to fruition, but maybe her going in like a feel good women's empowerment show where someone's like they've had a death in their family or a breakup, like they've lost a parent, like something where you get off track in life and you're not feeling good about yourself and you don't have the self-confidence, kind of like a Tabitha Salon takeover meets Queer Eye and Stassi to the rescue. And she has her team with her. I guess Bo could be on the damn show and be somebody. Maybe she could do guys too. It doesn't have to just be women. And she will put you back on the being a basic bitch, giving you a makeover and feeling good and giving you power. Because Stassi's a confident woman. And we could call it Straight Up with Stassi. There you go. Or we could have just her and Bo and her son in Hartford. I think her son's name is Messer. And just like a newlyweds, Nick, and Jessica type show, I mean, obviously, I assume Stassi would prefer to do the first show because you're not really revealing anything about your personal life in that show. And it's a job and you're showing up and you don't have to get into all the drama of your real life over the second show of her and the kids and Bo. Those are the only two things. So I don't know where Andy thinks she could fit in so well. I mean, are there shows on Bravo that I don't know about? I mean, she's not going to be on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, right? So, but I'm kind of for Stassi. I mean, look, I love seeing Jax and Kristen back on our TV. I think Jax is I laugh watching Jax because he's so in. He's so in on this. Like he knows where the sausage is made. So I think Jax is aware of what he brings to the TV. He's like laughing when there's a fight in front of him. I love seeing Jax and Kristen back. I would love to see Stassi back. Yeah. So I think this is interesting. Like we need some new shows on Bravo, right? Did everyone listen to the Patreon yesterday with our New Jersey? God, we're doing New Jersey on Patreon. I got a lot to say. It's just a quick hit, guys. I just wanted to jump out here. It's a holiday weekend and Daddy's tired. Daddy is tired. Don't you guys ever get tired and just feel like not working for a minute? But I'm here. I just wanted to say hi. Hope you guys like this. All new episodes coming this week. Happy Sunday. Happy Memorial Day. You guys better be drinking a nice freaking drink. I love you all. Have a great Sunday. Bye.